Hey, you two going on? It's your boy next, back with another, I could say, another live stream, right? It's been a while since you guys seen me do this. Um, but yeah, back in the building. It's 2019. It's a new year, right? New day, new year. You guys usually see me out and about. Big shout out to Dublin Beach or Dublin. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for joining me here today. Everybody that's watching. 2019, guys, we made it, right? We made it, man. 2018 was, whew, man, it was a crazy year, man. Dublin Beach is chilling, broski. Yeah. Good to see you, man. Um, got a couple things that I want to talk about, and just want to say, hope you guys are doing great. Dublin Beach says, "How are you?" Next level, man. I'm blessed by the best, man. Throughout all the mess, I'm blessed by the best, man. And you are too. You know, um, a lot of ups and downs. But I want to focus on the ups more so than the downs. I see a lot of amazing things happening this year for the whole TI community. Um, I just did something different, man. I just tried my Instagram live. Been dibbling and dabbling with Instagram a little bit, and I just tried going live for the first time, and I said, man, I haven't went live in a long time on YouTube, so let me go say what's up to my peoples, man, and wish everybody a good start to the new year. Um, I see people are posting videos. They're saying that this isn't the new year or whatever the case may be. Big shout out to Iman, Empowered One. What's going on, my friend? Much of this is all about what we can make you believe. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Man, that is a whole fact. And that's what we need to talk about. We're going to talk about that today, you know. And man, Instagram live is pretty lit, man. It's lit, man, because unlike this, when you just go live on YouTube, self-contented, what's going on? Shalom, what's going on, man? Happy 2019 to everybody tuning in. But on Instagram Live, um, you can actually add people on, which is awesome. You know what I mean? Like it's super awesome, man. Like I only did my first one. If y'all ever look, if you guys are on Instagram, there is quite a bit of TIs on Instagram who they don't know anything about YouTube, um and they have no clue. Oh, self, man, I appreciate you, man. I've been missing you too, man. I've been missing you guys, man. Usually, with these type of live streams that I do, I like to be out and about and moving around, but I'm actually in Michigan right now. And where I am in Michigan, like I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I'm like in a like outside. Like if it was daylight here, I would take you guys outside so you guys can see. It's like, man, it's like cornfields in parking lots, and it ain't really too much out here, you know. Um, if you guys have been wondering why things have been uh, sort of slow on my channel, where I'm staying currently, there isn't no internet here. So said it sounds like a safe place. Well, it is if you yeah, I mean, yeah, it is kind of safe self, but it's nothing out here. You know what I mean? Like this town should be called Isolationville, Michigan. You know what I mean? Like There's nothing going on here. You know what I mean? If you don't have a car, you guys know I'm not driving right now, but hopefully 2019 will bring in, some blessings and I know I'm not gonna say hopefully. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this live stream is about. I'm gonna get into that. I'm just giving a little bit of time here to see, who's gonna come in and you know, but thank you guys for joining me, hitting those, smashing those thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Um, we're gonna kick things off. We're gonna kick this 2019 off in a super major way. Um, like I was saying before, where I am here, there is no internet, right? So the only thing I basically have is my phone, um, and I've been trying to figure out, how to use it, and because you could do so much on these phones. Big shout out to the exposure, man. Hello to you, man. Welcome to the live stream, man. God bless you, man. Thank you for joining me, man. Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out how to use it, how to make videos on it. I usually, I don't really too much mess around with these smartphones at all. Um, let me see here, man. I'm gonna take these headphones off. Sita, what up, Sita? Can you guys hear me clear? I hope you guys can hear me pretty clear. Thank you for smashing those thumbs up, man. Self said, read Exodus 12. That's when the true New Year is. Okay, I'll check that out, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody been doing? Me personally, Butterfly, what up, Butterfly? What's going on? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year to you too, man. It's 2019, man, and we got to kick things off in a major way. I was just telling everybody, letting everybody know. Thank you for smashing those thumbs up, by the way. Becky K, what's going on, Becky K? Just moved from California to Indiana. Wow, Becky. I actually went through Indiana. Man, what month was that, man? I think that was like in September. No, that was in August when I came through. Man, big shout out to Becky K, Butterfly, Self. Big shout out to you guys, man. Thank you for joining me, man. There's been so much going on. Like, I don't even know where to begin, but I want to let you guys know, just some updates. You guys haven't really, seen too much going on my channel. I've been, Autumn, what's going on, Autumn? Hey, Autumn. Yeah, man, it's good to see you guys, man. Good people, man. Great people, man. I love you guys. I hope you guys can hear me okay. The exposure says, is it a farming area where you are? Hey, Laura. What up, Laura? What's going on, man? I decided to do some live today, just to give an update for, everything that's happening right now. Let's see. Butterfly says, I hear there's a possible rally planned for April in Washington, D.C. Does anyone know about that? I want to go to that one. Oh, man, Bird Box. Oh, my God. I saw that, man. I actually saw that Bird Box movie, man. I saw that a couple days ago. And everybody was freaking out in that movie. Like, they were seeing something, and it was just like jumping in front of like cars and stuff. Well, I don't want to give the movie away for people who haven't seen it, but oh man, that movie is oh man, somebody told me next you gotta watch that movie, man. And I didn't know what to man. Bandersnatch, yes, I saw that. That's another good one. Self, I saw that. That was the Black Mirror movie where the guy was the guy was designing that video game, and it was like an interactive movie. This is all Netflix, what we're talking about right now, guys. For the people who don't know, both of those movies are awesome. And I definitely had the pleasure to see both of them. I didn't watch it here because there's no internet here, but I actually went to another town that's probably like an hour away from here a couple of days ago. And I was actually blessed to see those movies, man. Thank you guys for smashing those thumbs up. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I know it's been a while. And yeah. So a couple of things that I want to discuss here on this live. The title of this is called "What Do You Believe?" Right? What do you believe? See, this says, be careful when you watch those movies. A lot of pre-programming. You know, I totally. Sorry about that, guys. I dropped my phone. I totally agree. Like every programming, movies, music, TV, YouTube, right? Everything we watch is, is programming, right? Dublin said Butterfingers. Yeah, I'm not perfect, man. I'm sorry about that, man. But yeah, it's definitely, they put these messages in, and some of that stuff is, man, it's got all kind of underlying messages in them, and yeah, man, it's let's see, Alliance of Light Ministry, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining, man. Freemasonic agenda, they control TV, movies, and music. Yes, the media, even the news and all of that crap, man. Yeah, so I try not to watch. I honestly, like, I don't even really watch TV. It's just funny, that they brought up those movies, that Bird Box or whatever it is, and that other movie. I actually saw those two movies, and man, it's crazy, man. There's another movie too, man, that everybody needs to see. Let me see here. Let me grab this movie. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I want you to see this. All right, we back. All right, guys. All right. I want you guys to say hello to Kat. This is Kat. Say hi, Kat. Kat. Look at that, Kat. Look at that. All right. I want you to say hi to Kat real quick. All right. So check this out. This movie right here, Control Factor. Who here has seen this movie? Let me know if you, right now, type in this right now, if you have seen this movie. This movie right here talks about what we are going through, guys. If you haven't seen it, you need to see this movie. I mean, that's all I'm going to say until you guys get a chance to check this movie out. It is, oh my God, it is breathtaking. When I saw it, like, I couldn't believe what I was watching. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. Let me see here. We got some comments here. Masonic double meanings for communication. Nightmare. Let's see here. So continue saying hi, Kenny. All right. Autumn is in the building. Everybody is in the building. All right. So what's been going on with me? Man, it's been quite a situation, man. Big shout out to A, Lover of Truth, Alliance of Light Ministry. Man, you gotta look that movie up, man. There's actually links on that you can watch it. I think there's a copy of it on YouTube, but I don't know if the quality is that good, that control factor. But you guys have to see that, man. And when you do see it, I want everybody to check this movie out. Seriously, you have to watch this. Find this movie, Control Factor. And when you see it, it's going to blow you away. I mean, you're going to relate to so many things that's happening in that movie, you know. You're going to relate to it, you know. So, let me see here. You guys bathroom, bro? Yeah. All right. So you guys are definitely going to relate to everything that is on that movie. All right. So if you guys have been following my journey, I had to leave St. Louis back in right before December started. And I actually hired, like I went out looking for jobs. You guys, some of you guys on live streams with me. Like I went into places, I was trying to get, you know, ended up getting hired for 2 jobs. And it was crazy, man. Like I don't even know how to explain what happened. Like I had got hired for 2 jobs and they're like, oh, we're going to call you to come in and we're going to call you. And they never called, you know, and the time ran out on my lease and I had to make a move. And, you know, to, where did I go? I went down to, Iowa, right? You guys see me down there, whoever. I went down to Iowa to go see somebody down there, and that was a disaster, right? That didn't work out. So I ended up leaving there. I was only there for a couple of days, and I left out of there with the sourest taste in my mouth and came here to Michigan. And I've been here since, I want to say, like maybe the first week of December I got here in Michigan. And, you know, where I am, I like I said, like, I don't know if you know, on the live when I was first talking about this, but I am literally like out in the middle of nowhere. Like if you have a car out here and you can drive and, you know, you pretty much good. You're in the green, you know, sky's the limit, you know, you can go wherever you need to go, you know, but that's not the case for me, you know, and I've applied for some jobs, stuff like that, but I didn't really, man, like I haven't really heard anything from, you know, any jobs, and I just pretty much been sitting here, and there hasn't really been, no, there's no Wi-Fi here for me to make videos or to be creative. I actually figured out how to use my phone. If you guys saw, I uploaded a song. I uploaded that like a couple of days before Christmas. I actually recorded that song on my phone. I figured out how I downloaded some programs, figured out how to record it. I downloaded some footage, well, some apps where you can direct or, you know, edit. There you go. Jesus, what is happening? Help me, Lord Jesus, find the words. So you can edit, and you know, that took so much time and energy to put together, and it was just like, man, like, you know, I did it, and it was weird, man, because like every time I went to upload it, I uploaded that thing like, I don't want to say like almost 30 to 50 times I uploaded it. Every time I uploaded it, I know they were doing this, like they were compromising my edits, right? They were making stuff faster and switching transitions and switching stuff around, and
it was like really frustrating me to the point where I just was like, all right, forget it. I'm just gonna upload it the way it is because I was so mad. I mean, I called Laura after it was over. I was so mad. I'm so glad she answered the phone, man, because she talked to me and like really calmed me down because I'm passionate. I'm passionate about this music. I'm passionate about my life, man. I'm passionate about you guys. I'm passionate about what's happening, about getting the word out about this thing. I'm passionate about all of this. I'm passionate about getting things going. And, some people that I've met along the way have come off like they share the same passion, but they wasn't really passionate like that. Some people were just not who they, made themselves appear to be, and came out the other side, like stabbing me in the back, smear campaigning me, talking crazy about me. I couldn't believe it, man. Like, I couldn't believe it. But, so back to that music video that I uploaded. Um, you know, I uploaded the video, and then on New Year's Eve, I wanted to make a video just recapping, a couple things that happened. Well, not a couple things, just what happened through the year. And I wanted to talk about, all the stuff that, and I wanted to talk about, um, channels that I love, and I wanted to shout people out and let, just show love and, just recap for the year. And I just got super drowsy right before I went to upload it, and I sat on the couch and I was just like, oh man. And next thing you know, I was just super drowsy. And then I woke up and the video was gone. Like I don't know if they like I don't know what they did, but they deleted my music video was gone, right? And all of that was gone, and I'm just like, what? I don't get it, man. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand what was happening. It's taking up a lot of space on my phone, so I deleted final edits, right? And now it's going. Now it's just going, and I'm just like, wow, like it's another like reason why I forgot, like why I didn't really mess around with these smartphones, but it's like the only tool that I have right now to do anything with right now. You know what I mean? And so while I'm still here, I honestly I'm not gonna I don't think I'm gonna be staying out here for too much longer, because it's just I'm just sitting here, right? I'm just sitting around, and it's just isolation, and it's just you know what I mean? Like I'm man, um it's frustration beyond belief, because if you guys follow me, you guys know how super passionate about, getting the word out about what's happening to everybody, how passionate I am about, getting this movement started. Like, you know, um, how passionate I am about just being active and using my voice and trying to inspire and trying like I just with every fiber in my being, like I want to inspire people to to use their gifts and to speak out about what's happening, and but not to just stay there, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, I even found myself doing this, you know what I mean? Like every day, from the moment I would wake up to the moment I would find some sleep, right, or try to get some rest, um this thing was consuming me like 100% of the day. I just wanted to see videos where people was like talking about "Okay, they did that such and such," and I just watched it for 24 hours of the day. And then whenever I went outside, like I was just focused on, oh my god, this is happening, oh right, you know what I mean? Like, and it was like when I was in that mode, um I have to be honest with you guys and just speak my truth, because it's my truth. My targeting was going up and up, and I was scared and I was afraid. And you know how that fear, it just fuels them. It fuels them Oh, big shout out to True Fitness Nutrition. I see you, bro. Big shout out to True, man. Thank you for joining. Man, big shout out to Lover of Truth. Man, I'm just sitting here talking. Oh man, big shout out to Mike Smith. I see you. Yeah, man, but you know, um, I was just feeding into it, man, and I was so focused on this, right? On what was happening to me and everybody else, and I didn't use it. I feel like I didn't use that to my advantage. The way my focus was so attached to this thing, it fed, fed whatever this program is when it came to me, and I saw it. Like it just kept manifesting in my life, like over and over and over and over, even more and more and more. And it got me into like a victim. I felt like a victim. I felt helpless. I felt like I couldn't do anything. Like they were in control of everything, and that is what I believed, and that is what leads me to this question that I'm gonna ask you guys, because I had to unplug from that, because I don't believe I'm a victim. I don't believe we are victims. I believe that we are victors, right? I believe that we are victors, and we can be victorious over this, but it all starts here. Honestly, that I believe, that's what I believe. I believe that we are powerful people. We are the most powerful people, if you ask me. And I believe that that's why we have been targeted, and that's why we are going through what we are going through. What do you guys believe? What do you guys believe? I just want to know that, man. I just want to get into that real quick. I gotta grab my plug here. Let me grab my plug. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we back in the building. All right, all right. What do you guys believe? Let me see here. Dublin Beacher says vibrating at a high intensity. Let's see here. Let's see here. What do you guys believe? Man, look at that. My phone is being a little weird right now. I believe that we're the president-elect, that we have love, and they are trying to ruin it with fear. So it's nice. That's right, Lover of Truth. Mike Smith says, we are God's people. They are of Satan. That's a fact, Mike. That's a fact, man. Oh, man, that's a whole fact. Father said exactly, except it move on and change can happen. It's inevitable. That it's all an illusion to create the fear energy so it can continue the moment we choose to rise above it, no matter what. That's a fact, A. Fowler. Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, that, I got to that point, man. I'm like, I am not a victim. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm in a situation right now. I've been in situations my whole life. You know what I mean? I've been going through the most. But it got to a point where I was just like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, it started making sense to me, on a whole nother level. Like, let me see here. True says, we are warriors in our own independent ways, but all are working towards a positive goal. That's a fact, True. We are, right? We are, you, True, all the amazing people on this platform right now. Yes, we are working towards a positive goal. But, there's some people in this TI community that, you know, they're not working towards a positive goal. And we see them, right? We see people every day, you know, and some of these people we think are our friends, right? Some of these people, they come with these masks, right? And low key, you know, the same people that we love and support and show support will stab us in the back and run these horrible smear campaigns on, you know, appear to do nice things for us. And man, and you know, when I see that type of energy, like, I just don't want nothing to do with it, you know? Like, I stay far, far away from that as possible, man. Like, I don't want anything to do with that. You know what I mean? Getting back to the subject at hand, let's see here. Victors being victimized. That's right, Self. Yeah, we definitely are being victimized, man. And man, I'm just wondering, man, what do you believe? Who do you believe in? Do you believe that you have power over this that's happening? Do you believe it? Because I believe if you believe it, right? I believe if you believe whatever you believe, you could achieve. You know what I mean? You know, I used to always hear them say, you could do anything if you set your mind to, right? You can do anything you set your mind to. And that is so true. I mean, it's all about mindset, right? It's also, if you ask me, it's about who we surround ourselves with, right? Who is in your intermediate circle, right? And a lot of times we don't even have that. You know what I mean? Because we're so isolated. I've been alone. You know what I mean? Like, I have literally been alone. I would say 90% of the day, you know, sometimes 100% of the day, you know, for the last, I don't even know, man, like, damn near for the whole year of 2018, I was almost alone. I would say maybe 80% of the time, you know. But I know that the people who are, you know, the changing the world, the people who are out here changing the world, right? Who are making a path and doing positive things, targeted or not, you know, they're surrounded by a team of people who believe in them, who push them to be great, you know, who are putting positive energy out here. And you know what I mean? Who are following their God-given path and destiny, or doing whatever it is that they do to, you know, to the maximum capacity. And they're doing it every day and staying consistent. You know what I mean? I think that's a big, big, big important factor, you know, when it comes into play, when we're talking about, you know, what we're faced with and what we're going through. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Alliance of Light Ministry says, to our true divine purpose. That's a fact. Let's see here. Mike Smith said, basically, gang stalkers act nice to our face, but behind our backs, they talk madness to smear and isolate us. That is a fact, Mike. I'm sorry about that, Mike. Mike Smith just said it, man. That is a whole fact. I've experienced that countless times. I mean, I've experienced it, and it had me to the point where, you know, I even got live streams on my channel. You know, people were going around, next is a perp, and next this and that, and such, and it's like, man, you know what I mean? Like, it's happened to a lot of us, and especially the content creators, right? It happens to all of us, honestly, in real life, in this life that we live. Like, we cut this, when we cut these phones off or the computers off, and we got to live our life. You know, that's what happens. And that's what threw me off, because I'm thinking, like, man, you know, we all going through something. Like, we all going through something that we can relate to. You would think that there'd be genuine love and support amongst the community. Like you would think that, everybody would love and support each other. But, I was talking to somebody the other day, and this person said, next, I believe that, they were referring to the conference calls, because they have conference calls here in America where, TIs call, and some of these calls are awesome. Like big shout out to Ella Free. She does a call Tuesday and every Thursday. She's consistent. She never like consistent. When she can't run her call, like she'll have somebody else come on and do it. They'll have guests come on. I actually was a guest on her call. But they have all kind of. Frank has a call. Derek has a call. There's so many different conference calls that come on, and they're always switching, and you guys updated on everything. Like it's some big things I'm working on that's about to manifest. I'm talking about very soon. But this person told me like, next, man, that they believe only 50% of the TI community is real TIs. And this person said maybe the other 50% are just agents sent to, take our information, or to spread discord, or to act like, to question, all right, oh, this one isn't a real TI and this one isn't, like, just to, to bring that energy to further isolation and to further people's sketchiness, to not want to reach out to communicate with other TIs, or and I thought about that, like, because I've talked to quite a bit. I've talked to a lot of people. I've met a handful of TIs, and, you guys know I was in Chicago for the T-Day protest, and there was perps down there. You know what I mean? Like, it was like I met some people who came off and said they were TIs, but they really wasn't TIs at the end of the day. And then I thought about it, about the times on the conference calls. Like, there was a time on a conference call that I called, and there were guys on there. Big shout out to Invincible, man. I see you, bro. There were people on these conference calls, and they're like, Trump. They're talking about Donald Trump. They're like, Donald Trump, such and such, and like, Donald Trump is blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, in our country, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, whoa. And I was listening to that, man. And I'm like, bro, some people believe that Donald Trump is a TI. I mean, I don't believe that. Honestly, I don't believe Donald Trump is a TI. And if anybody believes that, like, don't get mad at me. Like, everybody's not going to agree on the same thing, or, it's okay to agree to disagree. We can do that here. We don't have to, but they're like, Donald Trump and this and that in our country, we such and such, like, our country is this and that. He's going to stop the targeting and all that. And I just, I listened to it, and I said, bro, like, Trump is just a puppet. You know what I mean? I just told him, and I tried to tell him, like, if I disagree with somebody, like, I feel like it's like this. It's not about what you say. It's about how you say it. I mean, it is about what you say, but at the same time, it's more about how you say it. So I wasn't like, you stupid Donald Trump, blah. Like, I said it respectfully. I just broke it down to him, and I was telling him, bro, like, Trump is a puppet. Like, Trump was put in office for, some reason. And it's all about what you believe at the end of the day, right? Just like, what do you believe, right? So I said they put him in office for numerous reasons, to draw racial tensions, like, to, like, and I said at the end of the day, Trump is just doing what he got to do. He has to read from a script, and he has to say what he has to say. And if he doesn't do what he is told to do, he will end up like John F. Kennedy. And he's like, our country, and this and that. The dude started getting mad on this conference call, and he's like, But this is our country and we have to take it back. And I'm like, our country is targeting us, right? These are the same people. I said, they don't care about you, bro. Our country don't care. You think this is your country. I said, this ain't my country. I just live here. You know what I mean? Like, our country is so corrupt. Those are the main ones that are behind the targeting. And I said, our country is doing this to you. I'm like, I said, not even our country, is like the whole world is all interconnected. It's the shadow government that's running this thing. The dude got so mad at me on this conference call. He was like, you nigger. Like, he just like, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, is this a Klan rally or is this a conference call for TIs? Right. And then in the chat, like when you're on these conference calls, they have an internet. You can log on to it from your computer. So the people that's in the chat, they typing in, oh, you go back to Africa, you nigger, such and such. And I'm like, what the? Yo, I actually thought that was funny. Like, I was laughing, like I didn't get offended at all, you know, but it made me think about a whole nother thing. I'm like, man, like we got racist TIs. Like, what kind of shit? Like, we got racism in the TI community. I'm like, wow, like how are we ever going to come together if it's like, like, I had so many thoughts on my mind. You know, I know people don't really understand how much deception it is out here in this world. And then it just boils back to what you believe. What do you believe? You know, and this guy was like, he really like, man, he was really like, oh man, like he was like, Trump is gonna end this thing and such and such. And I'm like, Trump is just gonna keep reading his script, getting his money, doing what he does. He don't care about us. He don't care about TIs. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I mean, if you ask me, I think that it's about what we believe, right? Who do you believe in? Who do you guys believe in? Do you guys believe in yourself? Do you guys know that together, right, we can change the world together? Do you guys ever wonder why they keep us isolated and away from other like-minded individuals, and why they keep placing these fake TIs, why they keep placing these crazy people who are starting all kinds of discord and problems and attacking people and you know what I mean? Why they keep placing these people in the forefront? You know, that's a fact, Invincible, to make us suspect everybody. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Hey, Fowler, but you know what, man? I believe, like, just like I said before, man, I believe that we can rise above this. You know what I mean? And they're going to keep putting steps and roadblocks in front of us, right? More so than the regulars out here, because they know who we are. They know what power we have on the inside. They know that we are God's chosen people, right? Self-Contended says, I believe in Yeshua, the Holy Spirit, in me, in the name. Big shout out to my girl P. Let's see here. The Exposure says, well, you got to find a way around it. That's a fact. Lover of Truth says, so I have a question for you guys that I'm still trying to figure out. Do the 144K come together during the tribulation, or are they still separated? Man, that's a great question, man. If you guys got any info on that, please type it in, man. Let's get it going. Let's get this conversation going, man, because this is real things that we need to talk about, guys. You know, I need to ask you guys, what do you believe is going to transpire for this new year, for this 2019? I think we're going to break the mold. I think we're going to change. I know it. Like, I know we're going to change the world, man. I know it. Big shout out, Awake Nate, a mind targeted in Australia. I see you, bro. I see you, man. It's great to see you too, man. It's great to see you too, man. Great to see everybody Man, woke bomb. He says it's ironic because there are fake TIs, but you can't really go around accusing everyone of being an imposter. That's a fact, woke bomb. That's a fact. I mean, me myself, like, I don't even really focus on the fake TIs, like, honestly. But I've watched some videos. I've met some fake TIs for one, and you never hear me speak about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't come on. I don't feel like I have to expose anybody because there's people who feel like they got to expose the people. I feel like those people expose themselves. You know what I mean? You just let a fish be a fish. And as soon as it jump out of water, it's still going to be a fish, regardless. You could put a mask on a horse, but guess what? It's still a horse. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. But I choose not to focus on that. But I've seen so many videos where all the same people just, oh, fake TI, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what you got to do is you got to stand outside the door and wait for them to come out and perp on the perps and they just say stupid stuff and they just, you know what I mean? I mean, when I see that, I don't even like watching it, honestly, because here's something that you guys, if you guys don't know, some of you guys might know this, but energy, right? We are all energy, right? Everything is energy, right? Everything in this world is energy, and there's there's positive energy, and there's negative energy, right? And it's kind of like when you're around a negative person or that just somebody that's filled with negative energy. When you talk to them, that energy spreads, right? That energy spreads. And it's like, oh man, like, you know what I mean? Like you start that negative energy will spread onto you and it is draining. Like, oh God. Or, some of you guys know there are some TIs on YouTube who do these live streams, and people watch them because there's not really too much going on in our community, and they go on these live streams and they're like sitting on pins and needles. You know what I mean? And on the other side of the spectrum, when somebody is positive and they emit positive energy, when you talk to that person, you feel a positive energy coming off of them too. And when you walk away from that interaction, you're like, man, that butterfly is really a great person, man. I love her. Or Autumn, man, she is just oh man, like she is awesome, man. Or Mike Smith is always saying some amazing comments, right? And it's just positive energy, and it's like it's emitting and it's coming off of each other. You know what I mean? Here's another example of that. When you're around somebody, you could have. I know it's hard for us to have, it's hard for some people to get sleep, but you could have slept 8 hours, right? And you get around somebody that's tired, that's on a low frequency, that's your, the next thing you know, just out of nowhere, you go, you ever wonder why that happens? You know what I mean? There's an energy exchange there. There's an energy transfer there, right? And you could be full of life and get around somebody and they start yawning. Next thing you know, you start yawning. It's like, that's how energy, it never dissipates. You know what I mean? It just transfers. It just goes from, one space to another space, But thank you guys for smashing those thumbs up. I appreciate it, man, for y'all rocking with me right now. It's been a while since you guys see me on doing a live, and I just want to know, what do you guys believe? Do you guys believe that you are helpless? You guys believe that this program has full power over you, has control over you? Do you guys believe that your perps and your handlers are superior more than you? What do you guys believe? Or where do you guys see, this thing going? Where do you guys see yourself? Where do you see this thing moving? You know what I mean? Let's see here, man. You guys are lighting these comments up. I love you guys, man. You guys are lit. Let's see here. A Fowler says they steal your energy because they have no energy source of their own. So they steal the natural light from beings connected. That is a fact. All right, exposure said, oh boy, some people are focusing on the wrong stuff. Yes, they do, exposure. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I feel like that's another ploy, like with this thing, like they want to get us off track from what we're supposed to be focused on. You know what I mean? They do that. And I don't want to come off as I'm just like like I'm perfect, because I'm far from perfect, right? I make mistakes every day, but I learn from those mistakes, right? We learn from them, right? Alliance of Ministry says, we'll stop them sucking your energy. The exposure says, when you are targeted 24/7, you ain't got no time to play, right? No, parlay was. Did you mean play, exposure? Let's see here. Butterfly. Heart. Butterfly. Let's see here. Be very careful of allowing others to touch you. Energy transfers do happen, and that is a whole fact. Yes, they do. Lover of Truth says, no, God is just allowing it to happen to teach us, ready us, and strengthen us. Can only be done with isolation. Lover of Truth. That is a fact. I believe that. I definitely believe that. Let's see here. If I get through January without terminal diagnosis, I'm still in. Jared, what up, Jared? Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody here, man. Thank you for smashing those thumbs up. I like to, I love this, man. I just want to let you guys know I love when we can all come together and do this. And at the same time, I just, I like to inspire everybody to just think for a minute, to unplug from that victim mentality. You know what I mean? Because I speak from experience too. Like when I'm talking about, whatever it is, it's something that I actually been through, something that I actually went through myself, not nothing that I just read about or saw on somebody else's video or something, and, trying to regurgitate and, a victim mentality. And I believe that for a long time, like I just didn't know, for one, I was afraid. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I was shook. I was scared out of my wits end, with all the stuff that I had went through. And I'm no longer afraid anymore. And I thank God every day, that He took that fear away. It was also a choice that I made, that I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna live my life. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm not afraid to use my voice. I'm not gonna be afraid to speak. I'm not gonna be afraid to show my face. I'm not gonna be afraid to meet people and to talk to people on the streets and to, I'm not. Let's see here, man. Self-contended says, I'm in my cozy dressing gown, sipping, watching them stupid minions. Woke bomb. I like that. Woke bomb. We got to drop woke bombs, man. I love that. The murder plot is a type of human sacrifice to Baal, in my opinion. Jesus warned us. Jared says, love is endless supply. Give love and touch freely. Just suggestions. That is an awesome suggestion, Jared. Big shout out to you, bro. Lover of Truth says, haha, it's normal, but don't even give them energy when you can't help it. They crave it. A reaction. That's a fact. They definitely do look to get some kind of reaction out of us at, and this is like when we're out and about. Well, actually, no, this is even on YouTube. All my content creators, y'all know this. Like if we're not, if they're not attacking us on their platforms or whatever the case may be, they have these weirdos that come on our comments and start talking crazy. I come against this account and I buying all the Snickery bars of honey chocolate Snicker bars and Lucky Charms with cereal, and you're like, what the hell is this hospital and such and such? It's always like they always trying to get a reaction out of us, and you know, a lot of times, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. Like sometimes that it pisses me off, like, and it's depending on what is happening that day. Sometimes I can overlook it and laugh at it and say, "Oh yeah, whatever." But sometimes I really get upset, man. Sometimes I really get upset. Where the people are just taking shots, not only at me, but at fellow TIs in the community. Like I don't get it, man. I really don't. I mean, I've had people come on my live streams and try to get reactions out of the people that was on my live stream, and it's upsetting sometimes. The negative energy coming off of these people, and I believe that those people are perps, haters, whatever you want to call them, and they're looking for a reaction. They're looking to spread that negative energy, and it does. It spreads. It spreads. Let's see here, man. You guys are liking the comment section. Man, I love you guys, man. Let you guys know. I know I've been saying this for a long time. Next time is coming back. What's next is coming back. We got all this stuff coming back, but it's coming. It's coming faster than you guys think, and that's another to talk to you guys. I know what you guys believe, because 9 times out of 10, what you believe is what you will see, right? What you will see manifest, what you can see achieve. And I believe that we are God's chosen people. That's what I believe. And I believe that together we are unstoppable, all of us, and we can change the world, all of us, if we could just all get on a similar, wave, a similar frequency. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Cyber Recon. I see you, Cyber. I see you, Cyber. Let's see here. Butterfly says, next, please say prayers for Michael. His arm is in a sling. May have a rotary cuff problem and possible. Man, that's my friend Michael, man. I definitely will, man. Everybody say some prayers, man, for my friend Michael, man. He's going through some, he has an injury right now, and we are God's chosen, man. If anybody can, bring him up in prayer and call for healing, not even ask for healing, like, we can call on it. We can speak things into existence. I believe this. Like it says this in the Bible. It says this in many different teachings that we can call things into existence. We can definitely do that, man. Michael, man, I'm sending positive vibes your way, man. Get well soon, my friend. Man, Awakened State of Mind, targeting Australia, says receiving hate comments only makes you stronger, bro. Means you on point, G. That's a fact, bro. That is a fact. That is a fact. Man, and I like you have these people who, some of these people, man, like, I had somebody that I thought was a friend of mine, right? I had somebody that I thought was cool, and who would call me up and next, hey, how you doing? Such and such, and smiling in my face, and meanwhile, the whole time behind my back, this person was running smear campaigns, telling people I was a perp. I'm like, what the? I'm not sure, if anybody has gone through this. I know a lot of people have gone through, situations like that where people come off like, they're your friends, they're your friends in your face, but behind your back, that they show you who they really are. And for us to go through what we've been through in our life and to know, right? Not even to guess, because some people are wondering, like, well, am I targeted or is this happening? I don't know. This is something that you don't have to guess. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to wonder. Like, you either going through it or you're not. Like, you either see it or you don't. You know what I mean? And for somebody to disrespect you like that and to call you a perp and then smile in your face and to be so like, oh, hey, what's up, buddy? This and that, blah, blah. Like, I mean, like that right there, like that is not easy to deal with, just like almost everything that we have to go through is not really easy to deal with, you know. But again, it's one of those situations where it's like, all right, that negative energy, right? Those negative people are spreading that energy and they're trying to spread it your way. But it's almost like a slap in the face, right? And I believe that, those people, they could be real TIs, and I don't believe they are. Because I know that a real TI who really goes through this, right, who really goes through what we go through, would never do anything like that. Would never do anything like that. Ever to another TI. You have compassion for, what the next person is going through. You pray for them. You know what I mean? You uplift them. You show love to them. In any possible situation where you can, you show them, who you are, right? People show you who they are, and it's just like, man, and it all boils back to what you believe and who you believe in. My who you believe in. And my thing is, I got to a point where I really don't care what people think about me. You know what I mean? You can think whatever you want to think about me. At the end of the day, I know who I am. You know what I mean? I know what I've gone through. Like there is so-called TIs on YouTube right now that are discrediting people who are awake to the fact that there are people who have been targeted from birth, like there are, and I happen to be one of them. And it's a lot of people who have been. Oh, if you have, I don't believe that, their people are full of SHI if they say they're targeted from birth. And it was like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a shot, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Are you reaching, bro? Like, you really want that smoke? Because I'm with the smoke. I'm with all of the smoke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to take it there. But it's like, yo, I know what I've been through. You know what I mean? And we don't have to prove anything to nobody, at the end of the day. We can tell our story, right? We can share our truth, our opinions, and, we can shed light on the facts. And I want to give a big shout out to Tina Plackinger. Tina, I see you, T. Looking beautiful, man. I see you, man. I hope everybody is checking out Tina's channel, man. She has an awesome channel, man. She's getting into that book, man. Treading on serpents, man, every day. If you guys ain't checking her out, man, I don't know what you're doing, man. You're missing out, man. You gotta definitely check out her channel, man. She's lit. She's super lit. But yeah, man. I just got to a point where I'm like, yo, I don't care, what people believe. I know I believed something that, was maybe an idea in my mind, when I first found out about this, when I first got, brave enough to actually, cut on the camera and talk and, put my face out there. Because if you guys don't know, like, I have been made fun of, laughed at, humiliated, smear campaign after smear campaign has happened with me. And I saw Cyber left a comment that said even her mom and my mom, I went through the same thing with that. And um, I, I mean, I went through so much with this thing, man, to the point where it got to the point for me where I had to have tough skin and thick skin. I had to be on it to the where I just, like you gotta just live your life and move in a direction that God is pushing you to go in and not care about other people's opinions of you. You know what I mean? Especially if they're negative, and if it's good, it's all good, right? If it's good, I appreciate that. I appreciate any positive vibes that's coming from anybody, from anywhere. I appreciate it. But when you got people stabbing you in the back and bad mouthing you and going all out to make you look like this negative bad person or whatever the case may be. I went through that. I went through that in my life. We all go through that. Real TIs, we all go through that. I mean, everybody goes through that. Like I don't want to just make it about TI, but because everybody goes through that, but we especially, right? The TIs, the real TIs, we go through that. You get these people smiling in your face and all of this, and you think that is love, and it's not. And I just feel like this, like you don't have to prove anybody to know. You don't have to prove nothing to anybody but the Most High, if you ask me. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other and living your truth and following your passion and your God-given purpose. And I feel like things will fall into place. I've experienced so much with this, man, from people to the point where I had to unplug from people. You know what I mean? I had to unplug from people. People who I thought were my friends. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't my friends. And in a sense, it made me think like, man, I really believed in these people. Like, I really invested time and energy and spoke life into these people and believed in them. And what did I get in return? A knife in the back. You know what I mean? A knife in the back. And it's a lesson. I guess it's a lesson, moving forward. And I don't, categorize people, right? A lot of people do that. Oh, you're just like this, or this happened like that, or so. I don't. I know everybody comes with their own bag. Everybody is different, there is good people out here, and I know that just like there's a bunch of other people out here, I just don't choose to focus on that, and you're never going to hear me like do that. Like, I don't like sitting around gossiping and talking bad about people, but some people do that, right? Some people do that, I mean, me personally, like, no, I'd rather spend my time and energy when I have moments like this or interactive moments with anybody to uplift them and to tell them how beautiful they are, and to tell them how smart they are, and to just get people to think, right, outside of the box and not inside of this small little box that they placed us in. You know what I mean? Because all real TIs, we have all been placed in this box, like, and that box is comprised of fear, right? Depression, isolation, right? Some of us, brokenness, financial instability, like all of this stuff, like distrust. That's that box they just, just jam us in there. And then we in there like a scared little puppy, just sitting there shaking, after all of the trauma. But I know that what doesn't kill us only makes us stronger. I believe that. I believe that. What doesn't kill us can only make us stronger, you know? And the things that our eyes have witnessed can drive us over the edge, or it can make us sharper, right? Make our short swords even sharper, than what they what they once were. Man, you guys are lighting up these comments, man. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Big shout out to, let's see here. Big shout out to Lynette, beloved daughter of God. I see you, Lynette. She says, yes, Autumn, you are 100% right. That is what perps and handlers often do. What did Autumn say? Where's my Autumn at? What did she say? That's what handlers and perps do. Many of they're controlled. Cyber, she says, I heard a new term that describes people that perp. NPC, mind control to target us. Look at that. Look at that. And that says, that is so sad and horrible that someone would be nice and friendly to your face, then stab you behind your back. Man, oh man. Woke Bomb says, mind control tech has been used on me and my family, and it's still happening. Thank God I'm aware of it. I think awareness makes it less effective. That's a fact. I believe that too. Well, I do. I definitely do. I definitely do. I definitely do. Yeah, big shout out to you, Tina, man. Tina, you are awesome, man. I gotta say, you are awesome. I mean, as soon as I come back to Chicago, man, we are doing something, okay? That's a fact. Man, oh man. I mean, I believe that, 2019 is going to be an amazing year, right? It's going to be an amazing year, if you want it to be, right? I believe that. I know that there's going to be, obstacles in the way. It's going to be situations that arise. There always is, right? But I believe that, we are stronger than what we think. I believe that we are much stronger and smarter than what we know. I believe that those people who are, I want to say paralyzed, rather, a little paralyzed from whatever fear they experience, I believe that they're going to come out of that. You know what I mean? I'm believing for that to happen. Let's see, yourself says, you're going to Chicago, you should go to Dr. Matthew Stevenson live sermons. Man, I wish I would have knew that when I was in Chicago, man. I was out there, man, for, almost a month I was out there. Back in August, man, for the T-Day event. Let's see here. I believe that we all have obstacles and challenges that we all, everybody's different. Some people can relate to other situations more than others. Some people have it worse than others. But I believe that we can all overcome, I believe that we are much more than just targeted individuals. I believe that we are God's chosen people, man. I believe that we're going to break barriers this year. You guys are going to see a whole slew of things happening, on my channel, on other channels, in your life, in your life, you know. Seldris Walker, what up? Thank you for joining us, man. I'm just sharing a couple of things right now about what I believe to be true. And, at the end of this year, I'm going to come back to this live stream and just read all the amazing comments and, you know, just, reflect on where I was, where I'm sitting right here in Michigan right now. And at a standstill, guys, I've been sitting here, just sitting here, and these days is going by and it's like, Woke Bomb says T-Day 2019. Yeah, August 29th, T-Day. It's coming. It'll be here. And we're gonna kick it off in a major way. But we got some other amazing things happening, man. Great New Year's plans, 2019, make stuff happen. Do you guys have any goals? I want to know, man. Do you guys have any goals that you set for yourself for this 2019? And if you do you believe that you can make those goals happen, that you can achieve those goals? Because if you don't believe, I don't even understand why even set goals in the first place. You know what I mean? If you believe it, you can achieve anything. You can make it happen, I believe that we are going to come together in a major way. We're going to help a lot of people. We're going to change a lot. We're going to be the change. We're going to let go of the fear. Let's see here. Lynette says, True Nutrition Fitness. I am still planning to keep in touch with you through email. Soon to update you on my physical health. I was very busy during the Christmas season. All right. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Let's see here. Cyber says, I'm writing my goal right now, brother. All right. That's what it is. I see you, Cyber. I know what you're doing. We're going to end it all today. That's a fact. We're going to end it all today. Oh, man. Butterfly at Heart said, my goal is to be more of an advocate and create awareness, maybe being brave enough to talk to people in my community. That's what's up. That's what's up. Awaken State, I see you, bro. Next, be dropping new album. Yes. That definitely, man. I'm definitely gonna be dropping a new album. Definitely gonna be dropping that soon, man. Soon, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. I'm definitely gonna be dropping a new album. It's gonna be 10 songs. It's gonna be pretty lit, man. It's gonna be an official project, Right now, I'm in a situation where I'm just sitting around. So I figured out how to, record music and do it on my phone. But my album will be a real album. It's gonna be Blazer. Like I got all the song structures down, all my beats and everything ready. I just, gotta get in the studio and get to it, bro. But I got the title and everything, man. So it's definitely gonna be coming. But I'm gonna be uploading, little songs here and there. If you guys ever check out, I actually uploaded a song, was called No Pressure, a couple of, I think it was last week, the day before Christmas, but I don't know. My phone got compromised, when I uploaded that video about, Goodbye 2018, and then the song just disappeared. it just disappeared. Like it was just off my channel. Like it just erased itself. I don't know what happened. I lost it. It's gone. Um, I might re-record it again. I don't know, but I got a lot of things that I'm working on as far as music is concerned. But I really appreciate that, man. Seldridge Walker says, urgent message. All targets, look up this app and download to your cell phone. MyNoise.net. Listen to the white noise to block scholar waves. Keep your headphones on. All right, cool, man. I definitely will check that out, man. I'll definitely check that out, man. I definitely will. Um, man, I believe that, we are, I know this. I know that we are God's chosen people. I know this for a fact, you know. I believe that they're afraid of us, all of us. And that's why they're doing this to us. You know what I mean? That's why they are doing this to us. I believe that. Straight up. Carl Johnson says, digging the tat next. My goal for 2019 is to stay alive. The 35-mile commute to work is like Mad Max beyond the Thunderdome. Big shout out to Carl Johnson, man. Big shout out to you, bro. Man, thank you for joining us today, man. I appreciate that, man. Man, I think about those days when, I had work and I was working, and I think about how insane it's been on my journey to try to find work. You know what I mean? Like I've been searching for jobs, and oh man, it's been nuts. You know what I mean? Like, and now where I am now, it's like it's kind of impossible to get around without a car, and it's kind of impossible, which is making it. I know. Wait, let me take that back, because I know words is power. Our words is everything. We got to watch what comes out of here. But it's difficult to get around without a car. They don't really have buses or anything like that rolls around here. They do, but they come like whenever they feel like it. They don't have bus stops. You just got to stand on the road, hope the bus comes in the freezing Michigan cold, and flag the bus down if it stops. And guys, have you ever heard of a public transit system where the buses stop running at 6 o'clock p.m.? The buses stop running here at 6 o'clock p.m. Have you guys ever heard of something like that? I have never heard of anything like that. And you guys know that I've been traveling. I've been all around, man. Like, I've never heard of anything like that in my life. But unfortunately, that is the situation here. I don't know, man. Um, we got a lot of work to do, all of us. We got a lot of work to do. Let's see here. Waking State said, "Is that normal in the state?" Well, me personally, bro, like I think it is normal. Like I've never seen that. I've been a lot of places, Waking State, and I have never seen that, bro. Where buses stop running at 6 p.m. But I just think that's here in this town that I'm in now. But I don't really know too much about Michigan. Like I've only been here one other time when I came in last year to I came out to Detroit to meet some TIs out there. I actually have it documented on my channel. There's a video on there on my channel. And yeah, man, I just, I don't know how many times, like, just like I was saying earlier, I'm actually in St. Louis. I actually got hired for 2 jobs, and they just never called me to come in. They're like, oh yeah, we'll call you and let you know when to come.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, all right, I got a job now. Because that was my whole thing, when I was out there. Like I love St. Louis. St. Louis is really it's big, it's a beautiful city. Like I tried to show you guys as much as I could while I was out there, when I was doing my live streams out there. And it was just like, I don't know, man. It was, I talked to several people about it, and they were saying like, damn, next they were playing with you, bro. Like they wanted you to believe that you had a job, and and it never came through. And then you get those people who are like, oh, those lazy TIs, they don't want to work, right? They don't want to work. They just want to sit back and complain and la la la, or they'll throw you under the bus because they know that you might not be in the best financial situation, right? And they'll just come at you and you don't want to work and blah blah blah, and we'll the times that I did have a job when all kind of workplace mobbing was going on, I didn't know, right? I didn't know why. I just knew that they were messing with me. You know what I mean? I don't take too kindly to that when people are messing with me or anybody that that I vibe with. People mess with them, and I feel like they messing with me. And then we with all the smoke after that, right? I'm not perfect. I know what it says in the Bible. Turn the other cheek. That's what I struggle with that. I'm working on it, guys. Pray for me, man. Let's see here, man. Just came back. Okay. All right, Tina. Yeah, my girl Tina got her sound back. She got her sound back. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like a lot of things happen here. During my live streaming things that I've done live streaming, a lot of people, some people on here right now, like Awaken State, he's been rocking with me for quite some time since the What's Next era, and a lot of you guys don't even know about What's Next. But if you go back to in my catalog, that was a real show. Like that was a show. Like nobody was doing it like that. Nobody was doing stuff like that, and they would come on, they would kick people on and off. Like this was back when I had like 100 subscribers. My channel was really I didn't really have too many subscribers, but they would like bump people off. Like they wouldn't allow people to get on the stream. Like, when I started doing live streams, people was telling me like, next, like, I'm having a hard time getting on your live stream. When we were doing me and Lewis Rowe, we did our podcast. We did Next Time. Ella Free was trying to get on the podcast. She wanted to check it out. And she was hitting me up, leaving messages on my video saying, next, it's not letting me get on the live stream. And I don't know why they do that. Well, I know why they do that, but then you have these other platforms like they do, all kinds of live streaming and stuff. It just streams normal. Everything is good. And, and I'm not hating. I don't want to make it seem like I'm a hater or nothing, but man, I just some freaky things happen sometimes, and we know what it's about, But I think about. I just want you guys to know that I think about you guys every day. I just hope that you guys are doing good and you guys are out here living your life like it's golden, and you guys are doing what you need to do to get to the next level. You guys are not letting this fear entrap you and imprison you in that little box we talked about earlier. I think about so many different ideas and different things that I could do to inspire you guys to do that. And God has shown me so many different visions and ideas and things that, things that I came to fruition with last year. And it seemed like ever since, I caught the vision, it's been so many detours and so many traps and so many different, situations that I have come across that is trying to prevent me from getting there. That's why I believe, that's how I know that this thing is special. Like, it's gonna be amazing. Like, it is amazing. I'm speaking this into existence, man. Like, I believe that we're definitely gonna change the world. Like, all of us, a collective. You know, I don't, no, I don't believe anybody is more important than anybody. We all have unique talents and gifts that we can all contribute to, um, to make everybody's life better, to upgrade each and every one of each other. You know what I mean? Seldris Walker says, next, I've experienced job mobbing also. Ignore them. We have a higher purpose. You know what, man? I you are definitely right, bro. And when I got to that point, Seldris, I I couldn't find a job. You know what I mean? Like, I've been trying to find a job. You know what I mean? And well, actually, I did. I found two jobs. I had two jobs, and they never they never called me to come in. It was like they waited me out because they knew, in St. Louis the lease was running out. December 1st, the lease was up, and I figured that I would be out there, long enough to get jobs going and get some things going and um, you know, at Cyber came to St. Louis. We got a job together. We got a job together. It's just unfortunate she had to leave. She had to, make moves and go, go work on her projects that she's working on. But you're hired. You know what I mean? And we'll call you. And then it's just like they waited me out. You know, and it was like, man, all I needed was a laptop. All I needed was a new laptop. I was just putting all my energy and focus into that. Maybe I was going about it the wrong way. I don't know, but make a long story right. Don't call us. Right. It got to the point where I felt like I was gang stalking them, like I was harassing them, like I was going up to the place every day, like like, hey, let me know when I can start work. And then it happened, they waited so long to the point where my phone cut off. I didn't have the money to pay the bill for my phone, and it cut off. And oh man, it was unfortunate, And then again, you have those people, all those TIs, they just don't want to work, right? And the ones that don't want to work, like, I don't blame them. Like, I don't, because I understand what they go through, with the workplace mobbing, right? That's a serious offense, man. Like, that they just get away with, right? All that harassment and the man, that is serious. What you go through on these jobs. The psychological damage it leaves, like people with PTSD. Trust me, I went through it. Like, I have many stories I have not yet shared that I will talk about. I'll make videos about it, but I've went through the most, you know, and it's like, you know, when the enemy knows you have a special calling in your life, and when things is really you really gonna about to go to the next level, right, in your life, you go through these things, especially us, the TIs, like, we go through these things, but at the end of the day, I think, you know, it's really important what you believe about you, about yourself, you know, because I know we are all believers here, right? I know we believe in the Most High. I know we believe in the Messiah, right? But what do you believe about yourself? You know, who are you? Like who are you? You know, you guys ever look in the mirror, right? What do you see when you look in the mirror? You know, not just a shell, you know, not just the skin and the nose and the eyes, but who are you on the inside? You know, do you ever ask yourself, you know, why me? You know, I know we all go through this, right? We get this gas. This is the super gaslight, right? This is like the quick fill, mobile stop gaslighting um, situation that we go through. Like when we're trying to tell somebody, yo, I'm targeted. Like they're doing this stuff to me. Why are you? What makes you so special, right? Right? You guys ever get that? What? Why do you think they're doing all of this to you? What makes you so special, right? Why do you think all of these people are right? Why do you think you're so special that all these people want to attack this and do this to you? It's because we are so special, guys. We are. Each and every single one of us. We are. I don't believe, like, I do not subscribe to the narrative that we were just randomly chose to go through this thing. You know, all the real TIs who we really go through this, we are special. I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that. Do you believe that? It's about what do you believe? Do you know who you are, how special you are, how special you are to God? You know, that's right, self-contended. We are the apple of the eyes of the Most High. Yes, that's a fact. That's a whole fact. You know, and they're scared of us. They're afraid. You know, they're so afraid of us that they're weaponizing this fear and using it against us. But once we realize that, right? Once we understand who we are, once we believe, in who we are and what we can do anything. You know, right? Right? We can do anything. I believe that. I believe that. And I know that so much is coming. So much positive things is coming this year. And I know that, there's going to be obstacles set in front of us, right? Because I've seen it countless times and times over again. Like I could sit here for the whole live stream and just talk about the obstacles, right? And talk about all the setbacks and talk about all of that. But it wouldn't do nothing for me. And also, it wouldn't do nothing for you at the end of the day. It'll just be me just emitting negative energy, right? This happened and such, and he did this, and this person said that, and da da, and suck it da 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 da. Like I talk about it, but then I just skip right over it to let you guys know, And I know you guys probably been wondering like, where is next? Like, what's happening with next, man? Like, and you know, everything and nothing at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely gonna be, making some moves, and I mean, immediately right away, you guys are gonna start seeing things happening on my channel here, and
And big shout out to everybody who smashed those thumbs up. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. And you know, I just like, you know, it's a lot of things that I could sit here and talk to you about, right? And I just try to be careful about what you know, um, what I'm focusing on. Because you can talk about something, it doesn't necessarily mean you focused on it. Like a lot of people are focused on, you know, the attacks and the all the trauma that they focus on it. And I know because I was one of them. I focused on it every day, 24 hours of the day. I focused on it and I focused on that. And that's when I seen my targeting going up and up and up and up and up. You know, I'm not saying to ignore, because it's hard to ignore, when these things is happening, right? When we out and about and we're seeing these things moving around. I haven't really been out and about too much recently. And I hate that. You guys know I don't like sitting in the house. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I like living my life. I like being able to get out and see things and talk to people and take you guys along with me. I love it, and I'm gonna continue to do that. I don't think it's gonna happen here for me, but I've been putting some things in motion and putting some things out in the universe. But I shared some things that God showed me, and I shared some things with some people, and I kind of regret that, you know, because those people took that, um, those things that I shared with them and kind of, stabbed me in the back with it, or, you know, put, you know what, I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna get off of that, and one thing that I wanted to announce, man, is my friend Denise's birthday today. I'm not sure if she's on right now, but you guys wish Denise a happy birthday, man. She's all alone right now. She's homeless right now, and if you guys could show her some love, that would be lit. That would be super lit. God bless her to see another year, another beautiful year, and I'm just sending peace and blessings and positivity her way. And man, um, I promise, guys, as long as I could, keep this thing going, like I'm not gonna stay away for too long. I just had, some things that I really, things that really just set me down, and things that I had to really like process in my mind. People who I thought were my friends, I found out that they really weren't my friends, and just navigating and trying to get around with, little to no money, and being left out for dead, and let's see here. Can you financial Denise a shelter? I don't know what that means. Happy birthday, Macy. My birthday was January 5th. Oh man, shout out to you, Seldridge. Happy birthday, man. Word, definitely, man. You know what I want to do, man? You know what? I'm gonna save that thought. But we're gonna start celebrating, guys. We're gonna start celebrating, and we're gonna be doing it right here on my channel. We're gonna be doing it in a major way. We're gonna be doing some awesome things, man. Next time is coming back, guys. It's coming back, man. In a major way. We're gonna kick some major things off. Like amazing things are happening. Um, we're actually gonna have our own. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. But guys, I've been working on some amazing ideas for man. Big shout out to Sheldrich, man. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to you. Um, Let's see here. Mel Cooper says, much love to you next and all of my fellow TIs, man. Big shout out to Mel. What's up, Mel? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. I hope everybody is doing great. Um, let's see here. John Reed, Unmasking the Devil by John Ramirez. There's a very powerful toolbox of weapons to use against this. Let's see here. True says, some of us are not meant to have ordinary jobs, but utilize this time to make your dreams happen. There is no reason why we should be held down from that. Health, prosperity, and positive vibes, man. That is a fact, bro. True fitness, man. Coming with that positive energy, man. Coming with that truth. Let's see here. John Rock said, I pray for them that God stop them hours a day. Carl Johnson, heard that, butterfly. Invincible. I love that name, Invincible. Man, I love that name, man, Invincible. That's a whole fact, man. Oh, man. Beats Epitome. What up, Beats? What's going on, man? That's my guy, man. Hey, what up, man? TI Lives Matter, man. We're getting the movement started, man. That's my guy, man. Good to see you, bro. I love that guy. Man, you guys subscribe to his channel, too. If you guys ain't subscribed to Beats Epitome, you kidding me. If you ain't subscribed to Beats Epitome, hurry up and get it done right now. Man, it's good to see you guys. Man, we kicking off things in a major way. You know, 2018 was a heck of a year. I know for all of us, you know, it really was, you know, but we made it through, right? We all made it through. And that is the beauty of this whole thing. We made it here. We made it this far. And as we got breath in our lungs, man, you know, sky's the limit, right? Sky's the limit. And I'm just excited for what's to come. You know, I'm aware of the snakes in the grass. And you know what, man? I don't even pay any mind to them. You know, they're going to do what they do. They're going to do what they do. You know, no need for me to be even sitting here talking about them. You know what I mean? Because when you do wrong, you get wrong. You get worse, right? When you do bad, you get worse. And when you do good, you get great. You know, that's how this world works. You know what I mean? That's exactly how this world works. You know, Carl Johnson says, I really feel for you next. And for all others who have nobody to lean on. Bless your heart for staying positive. Gotta go. Much love, glory, and praise to the Most High forever and ever. Ever and ever, man. Big shout out to you, Carl, man. Thank you for joining me, bro. I appreciate that, man. And just keep your eyes open, man, and know it's going to be some amazing things happening on this channel and a lot of other channels, a lot of other content creators that you see here in the comment section right now. You know, Beats Epitome, Butterfly, Tina Plackinger, Autumn, True Fitness, Nutrition, Mel Cooper. Man, we got some amazing things happening, you know, some amazing things. Self-Contended, Lynette, you know, all of us, man. We coming, man. We're coming, man. Let's see here. Yes, Butterfly, the rally is still planned for April 27th. But there's a new focus on Sacramento, California because of Dr. Tomos Shibata's bill. Big shout out to Dr. Tomo too, man. I love her, man. She is super lit, man. She's a TI. If you guys don't know who she is, man, she's got an interview on Ella Free's channel. I'm definitely going to have her on next time. I'm going to have you guys too. Anybody who wants to be on next time, holler at me, man. Let me know. It's going to be a lot of more streams and shows and different events and different things. So just, you know, keep your eyes open and stay peeled. And it's going to be pretty lit. I guarantee you. It's going to be pretty lit. Yeah, Dr. Tomo, she's She's in California, and she's creating this bill. She's working on creating this bill to oh yeah, Awaken State. Oh yeah, Awaken State of Mind. New vids coming 2019. That's right, man. That with documentaries, like we going hard this year, man. Like we gonna in the name, like my homie like my homie Paula would say, Paula Bannister. Check out her amazing interview on Meeks B's channel in the name, right? Yeah, we got new videos coming, man. I just want everybody to get excited, right, for what's to come and unplug from, all the negativity, unplug from, this victim mentality where it's like, you know, I mean, almost every time you see, something like this, it's like, well, it's nothing like this, but when you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm trying to say, like in the TI community is, oh, they're over here, they're zapping me with this and such and such. And it's like, when I see that, I'm just like, oh, like I don't know, it's cringe, it's almost cringy, and it's like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that, that negative energy, people out here talking crazy and, oh my God, there's a septic laser that's beaming down in my phone and it's growing and I feel it in my fingernails and it's making my hair grow longer and it's targeting me the color black under my nose. It's preventing my eyes from focusing. Like, and you just like, really, man, really. I mean, like they put those people in place to make us to discredit us and to make us really look like we have mental illness, right? And a lot of these people are. You guys know I don't focus on that. A lot of people do have mental illness and they think they're TIs, but they're really not. You know what I mean? And I pray for them every day, but I believe just like that lady told me, man, like, yeah, that's right, self, fear mongers, right? And they putting out this content and it's like, after you get done watching the videos, like, oh my God, let me lock the door and put the blinds down and, you know what I mean? I'm not going out today. I saw such and such's video, And it's like, all right, we don't need that. We need to unplug from all of that, man, and get excited about life and get excited about the blessings that we do have. I don't like to continuously talk about my downfalls, even though there's a lot there's a lot, that I'm going through right now. There's a lot that I've been through. There's a lot that you guys can relate to. There's some that you probably couldn't relate to, but you would feel bad. There's the same thing with all of us though, right? There's things that you guys go through. I might not be able to relate to it, but I have compassion for it, but we can talk about it, but we don't need to focus on it, right? We can focus on what we need to, like, excuse me, first and foremost, God, right? Focus on the Most High, right? Focus on the blessings that we do have, Focus on what we can do and what we want to do and what we're going to do, And, not on these perpy people, right, Autumn? Yes, that's a whole fact. We belong to God. That's a whole fact, I mean, it kills me. Like, no, let me take that back. It doesn't kill me. I'm still alive. I'm still here, but it's like, I'm going to give you some advice, what you should do is on your porch and wait for the perps to come home so you could perp on the perps and that's going to end targeting. Like, what? That's going to end the targeting, bro? Take some shea butter and some lotion, mix up some ketchup in it, and put it on your face at night. That's going to end the targeting. Like, what? Like, what? Like, what? It's like, I don't know, man. Like, some people just have, like, I don't know. They have some preconceived notions of what is going to end the targeting. You know what I mean? Turn your Wi-Fi router off at night and that'll end the targeting. Like, what? All right, like, oh man. And then how about some of those people are like, oh, if you have sin in your life, then that's why they're targeting you. They're like, come on, bro. Like they target every race, every religion. Like it don't matter. Like you know what I mean. Like they're targeting people from all over the world. You know what I mean? And you mean to tell me if I mix some ketchup and lotion in a bowl and rub it on my face, it'll end the targeting, bro? Like really? Like people really think they have, I don't know, they have it figured out. Big shout out to who is that? It's Miss Lady. I see you. Surround sound recordings. I see you. It's Miss Lady. Big shout out to you. Thank you for joining, man. And let's see, man. Let's see. Butterfly says, "Do you have dreams, Tina?" Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna answer that question, man. I have been having some freaky bugged out dreams. I'm talking about every day has been something new. It's been totally like that. You know how sometimes you go to sleep and then some of the dreams relate to other dreams. It's like no, like these dreams have been, oh my god. I mean, outrageous dreams. Outrageous, and it's, sometimes I'm aware that I'm dreaming. And the crazy part about it is um, like when I'm aware that I'm in a dream state, like I feel like Neo in the Matrix, But the thing about it is, like I'm not like, I don't know how other people are, but I never can just. Well, I don't want to say I never could do anything, but I don't. Okay, how am I gonna explain this? Like, you know how people get tired, they lay down and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep now." I'm not like that. I'll be up and I'll be doing something. I'll be watching some videos or writing or listening to some beats or something or doing something. Big shout out Beats Epitome. But I'll be sitting there, and then next thing you know, I'm out. I don't I can't have that moment where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wind down, and then how some people say, all right, I'm gonna go to bed now, and they turn the light off and lay down, and go to sleep. No, I'll just be sitting there, and next thing you know, I'm waking up like, whoa, you know what I mean? And I just, I don't know. I, I'm often dreamland and dreaming some crazy stuff. I mean, last night I dreamt that I was out. I don't even know where I was, but I was with some people. Gunshots rang off, and I got shot in my stomach, and there was a hole. I thought it was in my heart in the dream, and I'm like, oh, I got shot, and I thought I was dying, but I didn't die in the dream, but I was like bleeding all through my stomach, and it was like, man, it was crazy. And I don't even think I made it to the hospital. I woke up and it was crazy. It really was. And I don't know. It was like after I got shot in the dream, it was like an adventure. We went on some kind of adventure in a dream. Like it was like it didn't stop. I don't know, man. Like it was crazy. It was super crazy. Big shout out to Beats Epitome, DJ Early Earl. That's my DJ. He said, let me see. He said, you got the talent next. Keep those beats and lyrics coming. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to keep it going. I actually figured out how to record on my phone. I've been, messing around with some stuff, and, I'm going to be really throwing little songs out here and there, but I'm working on that album, man. I want to get in the studio and get that done. Let's see here. Tina says, yes, at times, but not a lot. Always humongous snake like the size of a vehicle and it slithers in front of me, but it's fake. Wow. Wow. Tim Cameron says, yes, I know exactly what you mean, like a temptation or an invitation. Butterfly says, you are too funny. Thank you, Butterfly. We gotta try to find some humor in all of this craziness that we're going through, right? Like we gotta try and figure out something, man. Like, sometimes we gotta laugh to keep from crying. I know with me personally, like, yeah, I have to do that sometimes. And you guys can see these humongous bags under my eyes, right? You guys see this. It's real, man. I don't really get too much rest, but Dublin Beatrice says, I didn't know you made music. That yes, definitely Dub. I make music, bro. I am music, bro. Like I am all about it, man. And I actually talk about targeting and I talk about my life and everything. If you want to check it out, go to my channel. Excuse me. Go to playlist. You'll see surround sound recordings. Every time I release a new song, I'll throw it in that playlist. So you can go. It's probably like 13 or 14 songs there. I just released a new song. I actually recorded it on my phone. If anybody saw it, it's called No Pressure. It was a music video. YouTube just deleted it off of my off of my channel when I uploaded the Goodbye 2018 video. I don't know what happened, but I don't even know what happened, man. But yeah, if you ever want to check it out, I've been making music my whole life, and yeah, I love music, man. And thank you for that awesome comment. Awaken State says straight up skills, yeah. Watchmen Productions, let's do it. Let's see here, man. I used to love my dreams 8 years ago, but no more because of the handlers. They torture me through dreams. Wow. Big shout out to Tim Cameron. Tim, what up, my friend? It's good to see you, bro. I want everybody to know TI Lives Matter. Hashtag TI Lives Matter right now. We are starting a movement, man. This is a big deal. We got to spread this hashtag on every TI video, on every social media site. TI Lives Matter is coming in a major way. 2019, 2019, okay? 2019, TI Lives Matter is coming in a major way. And it's all of us. It's all of us. It's me, you, it's us. We just, so much stuff is happening, right? Everybody is going through what they're going through. Everybody, right? But we are treated like we don't matter, right? We are treated like we are the lowest form, right? Like we are the scum of the earth, right? But we are here to let these people know that until this thing ends, until this thing goes away, we are not going to go away. And TI Lives, we're going to let everybody know that TI Lives matter. And we're going to keep this thing going. And we're not going to be afraid anymore. You know what I mean? And if there are people who are still afraid, right, we're going to be there for them. We're going to be there for them to help them through that fear and to snap out of that fear and to pick up where they left off, because when fear takes over, everything stops, right? But we can pick up from where we left off. And I need everybody to scream that TI Lives Matter on every social media site, everywhere you go. I'm about to press up bumper stickers. We're going to get this thing out here, man. This thing's a movement, okay? It's not just a hashtag, guys. But I need your help. We got to make this thing happen together. All of us, everywhere, across the world, not just here, not just in America, everywhere. We're taking this thing worldwide, global domination. TI Lives Matter, hashtag it. Let's see here. Tim Cameron, 619, that's my guy. He said, feels like my dreams are a recruitment exercise to test my ability to complete missions. It's so realistic. I get shot in the back and felt my spine get pulverized. Wow. Oh man. Man, that is hard, man. Let's see here. We are the most sane people on the planet. I do have tinnitus and possibly RNM. But yeah, some TIs really show clownery on their channel. Yes, they do, Butterfly. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And you know what, man? I honestly feel like those, this is my opinion, right? This is not me. I don't profess to have all the answers or know who is real or who is not real, but I don't think that those clownery channels, I think that's an excellent clownery channels. I think those clownery channels, I don't think they are real TIs. I honestly don't. I don't. The clownery channels. I love that. Oh, man. Yes, sir. Mike Smith. Yes, sir. Surround sound recordings. Every time you see it, surround sound recordings, man. We coming, man. That's actually a record label I'm starting. Me and any TIs with any talent who want to, be heard and, put their music out, I'll support it. I'll support it and I'll help you push it, put it together. We're going to make it really pop 2019, man. It's definitely a real situation here that's coming together. There's a couple of groups out there that claim that they're targeted because of masturbation and drinking. Yo, I don't mean to laugh at nobody, man, but wait a minute, man. There's a couple of groups out there that claim that they're targeted because of masturbation and drinking on the weekends. If that were the case, that everybody in the world would be targeted. That's a fact. I'm trying to keep it together, man. I'm trying to keep it together, man. The clownery, right? That's the clownery Butterfly was talking about. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That was so funny, man. Oh, man. Next help is coming. Remember, we're going to shake up the world. That's right, soldiers. That's a fact. Where we're going to let everybody know that TI lives matter, okay? More than they think. More than they think. That is a whole fact. Self-contented says, my dreams are comfortable. I pray against the dream. I cancel the nastiness in witchcraft in the dream. That's what's up, self. You cancel that, man. That's what my friend Praise Jesus used to say that. I would talk to her. She'd say, next, did you have a dream? I would tell her, she'd be like, cancel that dream right now. Cancel it. Cancel it. Let's see here. Beats Epitome says, Tina, rolling on the floor with laughter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Miss Lady. Talented individuals. That's what we are, man. TIs. Talented individuals, man. The first lady is surround sound recordings. Yeah. That's right. That's exactly who we are. Talented individuals. Clownery. Oh, man. Butterfly, man. That was great. Man. True Fitness says, bottom of the line. It is a sin-cursed earth. But at the end of the day, evil cabal is the worst sin that no other. So what happens next? Oh, man. Mike, I definitely check out your music. Music is a favorite passion of mine also. I used to play guitar. I'm still a big fan. Music such as hip hop, rock, hard metal, classic rock, metal. Yeah, I love all of that too, Mike. Honestly, I love music, bro. All of it. I even like country, classic, classical, opera, like everything, bro. Like if it's good music, I love it, man. Like all of it. This is like group therapy. Oh, Tina, you are awesome, Tina. That book you wrote, Trader. Everybody, by the way, needs to get that book. Okay, and man, Tina, she's coming on next time. We're gonna talk all about it. We're gonna get right into it. I don't know if you guys know what next time is, or if you were able to, you know, watch it live. Next time, it's a podcast. It's for you. It's for the TI community. And you guys are more than welcome to come on. And you guys want to be a guest. You guys got anything going on? Um, you guys got to come on the podcast. But Tina's definitely going to be a guest. We're going to talk all about it. We're going to get to it. We're going to straight get to it. There's nothing like next time, man. There's a lot of imposters out here trying to do what we did, but it's nothing like it. But it's definitely coming back, man. Faster than you guys think, right? You guys are gonna see it pop up. Boop. Next time, pop up. Click on it. It's awesome, man. It's the podcast for the TI community. Thank you guys for smashing those thumbs up too, man. Beats Epitome, I gotta have you on there. You could definitely anybody who want to come on next time, man. When you guys, I don't know if you guys ever checked it out, but if you go on my channel, you type in next time podcast. There's a moment in the beginning where the music plays. That's when the stream starts. I like to let the music play a little bit, give people time to actually get in the stream, because I really didn't have many subscribers when I started it. So I would let the music play for a little bit, and then people would get on it. But if you look in the comment section, it'll tell you exactly what point, at what time, the timestamp it'll give you to let you know when next time starts. You can actually just click on the timestamp and it'll start, and you guys could check it out, man. We had a guy, Awakened State. He was on the podcast. We had a lot of people come on the podcast. We had some great moments, man, and we're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep this thing going, man, and let the world know TI lives matter, man. And it's gonna be an awesome experience, man. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. Definitely, man. I can't wait to get that going again and have you guys come on. And it's an interactive podcast too, so if you guys check it out, you'll see what I mean. It's gonna be great, man. It really is. Big shout out to JP. I see you, JP. God bless you, man. Thank you for joining us, man. I definitely appreciate you, man. Oh man, Beats Epitome. You already know, bro. He said it'll be like the old times. Get ready for the humor. Oh yeah. You already know how we do. You already know how we do, Beats. Man, I had the best time, man. I had the best time in Chicago, man. Like, I swear, man. Beats Epitome, like one of the most stand-up guys I ever met in my life, man. We had amazing time out there, man. Like, very solid guy, man. Very humble, God-fearing, and serious and passionate about what he does, man. And I just look forward to you guys, seeing, more him and more what he delivers. And, I need you guys to check out his radio stations. We're going to leave links. My boy got radio stations. That's why I call him the DJ Early Earl, okay? DJ Early Bird, but he's a guy of many talents, man. A really amazing guy. Yeah, it's definitely going to go down, man. And just like I said, anybody who wants to be a part of it, you guys want to come on the podcast, you let me know. And there's going to be more things to come. I don't want to, say, make any promises and, not come through with them. But I just, want to be want to show and deliver. You know, I want to show, improve, and there's a lot of people say, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and you know, broken they make promises and don't keep up on them. But that's definitely not me. You know, big shout out to JP. Says we escaped the snare of the follower like a bird. Hmm, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, so I just want to ask you guys a quick question, man. What do you guys believe? Like, what do you guys believe about yourself? You know, do you guys believe that you're just victims who are powerless over this program, you know, over these situations that we're divulged in and forced into? Do you believe that God is stronger than any of this, technology, um, you know, um, gang stalking, organized stalking tactics? Um, do you believe that God is stronger than this? I'm just curious. Dublin Beecher says, heck no, I feel more than powerless. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up, Doug. Um, so Contender says, nah, we have power and authority through Christ. That's a fact. Yeah, self. True Fitness says, all right, I'm going to get up off here. You want to get up with me later, hit me up. That's a fact, bro. I'm going to hit you up, bro. I got some important something to tell you too, True. JP says, sweet Jesus Christ is so amazing. Butterfly heart, I'm glad to see you next laughing. That's good. Sherilyn M. Big shout out to Sherilyn. How you doing, Cheryl? Good to see you, man. She says they're working hard. Dublin Beecher says, peace, True. Peace, my friend. Yeah, what do you guys believe? I'm just wondering, man. Because that was like, that was one thing that I wanted to talk about. I started to make a video. I was going to make a video because I figured out how to make videos on my phone. And I decided to just do it live. I wanted to do a live stream. Beats Epitome says, powerless? No. God is the creator of heaven and earth. But remember, we're on his timeline. Just like Israel didn't know when they be delivered, but they kept the faith. That's a fact. Let's go, Beats Epitome. Let's go. That's awesome, bro. I love that. I love that. I love you too, Sherilyn. I love you too with all my heart. I love you too, man. I just want to know what you guys believe, man, because me personally, I believe that we do have power through Christ over any evil attack. You know what I mean? JP says, I smoke cigar. It's their sin. I smoke cigars too, Jay. I'm not perfect. Everybody knows this. I smoke cigars. Awakened State says, let's see here. He says, it's a blessing to be a TI. Jesus himself was the first real TI. Life is not meant to be easy. We must take it head on and keep our heads held high with pride. That's a fact. Let's go. I love that. We're getting some awesome comments right now, man. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about here. Oh man, let's see here, man. Prophecy. Hey, Prophecy in the days. What's going on? How you doing, man? Happy Sunday, man. I hope you had a great weekend, great New Year's. It's good to see you, man. Oh man, I love you, man. It's another one who's got an awesome channel, Prophecy in the Days. All right, let's see here. I'm glad I made it before this is over. Good to see you, man. It's great to see you too, my friend. It always is. Let's see here. Autumn says, JPS, it's 24/7 torture. When we sleep, they work. Oh, yeah. That's a fact. Let's see here. Self-contented said, I would rather be a TI than an ignorant perp. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Ask anything and it will be given to you. Start enjoying our power over these demonic. That's that gunshot. Gunshot. That's right. That's a whole fact, JP. Ask anything and it will be given to you. That is a whole fact. Start enjoying our power over these demonic. That's right. Soldiers Walker says, we are chosen. That's a fact. I believe that. We are nothing without God. That's a fact, Mike. Mikey. Mike Smith. That's right. We are nothing without God. That's right. That's a fact. He says, thanks, Miss Lady. We must keep the faith regardless of the circumstances. That's a fact. Keep the faith. Because I gotta have faith, faith. I gotta have faith. All right, let me stop that. All right, so let's see here. We must keep the faith regardless of the circumstances. That's a fact, Beats. That is a whole fact. Beats epitome. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see here. Tim Cameron says, just now recovering memory of the abuse from my kindergarten teacher. I'm working very hard to maintain my position as an observer and react so much. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. They've been targeting me a long time. I'm still here. That's still here, man. Let everybody know TI Lives Matter. Okay. Hashtag TI Lives Matter. We're not going nowhere. Okay. We're gonna stick this thing through until it ends. We're gonna put an end to this thing, man. TI Lives Matter. Don't forget that, guys. Hashtag that. I want to see that on every video, on every TI platform. I want to see it everywhere. TI Lives Matter. Let's get the people talking. What is that? What is this TI Lives Matter? Let's see. Butterfly at heart. Smoking a cigar, the M-word. The M-word or drinking doesn't send you to hell. Those are coping mechanisms, and whether good or not, it's better than being a stalker. I know my vices, but get forgiveness. That's a fact. Okay. Okay, Butterfly, I see you. Those who fear God fear nothing else. That's a fact. We don't fear nothing else. We fear God. That's what we fear, man. We getting these awesome comments right now. You guys are on fire right now. On fire. Let's see here. Sherilyn says, next, I have a TI holding my keys to my car. Now what? You have a TI holding? Okay. That's what's up, man. Thank you guys for smashing those thumbs up. Is it all good though, Sherilyn? Like, is he gonna give your keys back, or is that a good situation? Or like, do we have to make something happen here? Or let's see here, man. Soldiers Walker, I agree. Being a TI has made me more humbler, if that's even a word. Yes, it definitely is, man. I understand 100%. You know, it's definitely made me more humbler. You know, it definitely served me a slice of that humble pie, right? JP says they are liars. Well, yeah, you know me, Miss Lady. You know how we do. JP says, look forward, not back. That's a fact. Yeah, scripture. Night of the Priestess did a good interview with Truth Seeker recently. It was empowering. Man, we got to check that out, man. Thank you, Self-Contender. We got to check out the interview. Dublin Beachers. Yes, I do have a Gmail. Somebody type that in for me? It is next level NEX level 777@gmail.com. I'm also on Hangouts. I'm always on Skype. You know, if you guys ever want to hit me up, I'm just sitting here. I'm not, doing nothing with my life here in Michigan. So I'm probably gonna be leaving here pretty soon. Let's see here. Yeah, but that is next level 1X though. NEX level 777@gmail.com. You can hit me up. I'm always on there. We have each other, Sherilyn. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, you know what? This is hard when you cannot even. Yeah, you know what? It is. You know, and I'm actually in that situation myself. You know, like when we have situations like this where we can come on and we can be live and we can rock with each other, and it's awesome. And it's awesome, and I love it and I appreciate it, and I love each and every one of you guys. Everybody who smashed those thumbs up, everybody who's typing in awesome comments, and even the lurkers, even the ones who just lurk. You're watching, right? You're watching me. I'm not watching you, right? Even the lurkers, right? But when we cut this thing off, right? When this thing cuts off, I usually do it from my phone. Well, I usually do it from my computer, or you know what? I've switched it up, like when I'm in the city and stuff like that. But when we cut this thing off, it's just us at the end of the day. God is with us, right? But when we cut these phones off, right, it's just us. So I definitely understand where you're coming from, Sherilyn. And at times it does feel hard, because nobody wants to be alone at the end of the day, you know. And when people are taking every opportunity to leave you or to stab you in the back or to, you know, it's not. But I feel like this time that we are spending, in this isolation period is refining us, is making us stronger, and we're gonna get through this thing together, Sheldon. We definitely gonna get through this thing together. Let everybody know TI lives matter. And that's why I go so hard at what I do, because I know how it feels. I'm out here alone. I know how it feels. I've been through the struggle. Like I'm going through it. Like I go through things every day. Right? I could sit here and just tell you guys a book bag, a dump truck full of stories about this happened and such and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, I don't think it would do me any justice to live there, to mentally, to just keep recycling those thoughts in my mind when I know, who I am, and I know who you guys are. And it's just about what we believe and what I believe, right? What I believe, will open up the veil for God to move in my life. If we don't believe, it's almost like, that story. Remember when, Jesus, they were in the boat and Jesus got out the water. No, he got out the boat and started walking on the water, right? And then he called one of the apostles that was in the boat to come out to him. He's like, come on out, right? And everybody was scared. They were shook. Everybody was, oh my God. But the guy started walking on the water. And then once he stopped believing, you know what I mean? He started to sink down in the water. And Jesus pulled him back out the water. And what did he say? You have little faith, like that's why it's very important what we believe, right? Who do we believe in? What we believe about ourselves. You know what I mean? Because belief and faith is what move mountains, right? That's why I asked this question, man, because it's great to get people thinking, on things that we need to. That's what I try. That's what I do. I'm not even going to say I try. Like, that's what I do on these live streams and my videos. I just want to create thought-provoking, content that can get us out of this, oh my God, fear and all of this. And this one's a perp and that one's he's not a real TI. She's not a TI. I saw her downstairs talking to the perps. He had a red shirt on in his video. That's how I know he's not targeted. Like, come on, man. Like, we really need to really think about this. Like, who do we believe in? Who do you believe in? Do you believe in yourself? Because I know for a fact, like, I don't believe that we were just randomly selected. I think that's a part of the deception that they are trying to throw our way. Oh, we were just randomly selected to be in this program, to be experimented on, like, I don't believe that. All the real TIs, the real ones, I don't believe that we were just randomly selected. I don't. And I believe that they are afraid of us. They know who we are. They want to keep our energy or our vibration low as possible. They want to break us and keep us living in fear, right? And as long as they can continue to do that, they win. They win every day. Every day we're too scared to go outside or to talk to each other or to communicate or, because there's stuff that we can do. JP says, and one of them is to believe, right? JP says, feel like an alien, but it is tech too. It definitely is, bro. What Bob says, feel the spirit quickening and taking you to a whole new level of awareness. That's a fact. Let's drop that woke bomb on that. I think I'm gonna drop woke bombs on next time. I think I need a woke bomb. I love that. I love that profile title, bro. I love that. That's awesome. See some familiar names next. Use the force. Use the force. Sergeant Walker. Let's see here. Yeah, it's hard, but we're gonna make it. That's a fact. We're gonna make it. Yeah. That's a whole fact, man. You guys are lighting the comments up. Man, prophecy in the day says division is the worst thing that can happen. And you know what? Prophecy, like, it's so many times, like, it's so many pockets in the TI community, right? I mean, you have this one doing this one over there. You have that one doing that over there. You got this. It's TIs on Instagram. I'm just starting on Instagram. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, I'm Visions with a Z300. Just did my first live stream on Instagram Live today. It's TIs on the conference calls on Facebook, and everybody has their own little pockets, right? Prophecy in the days, and every time, excuse me, I would talk to some TIs. It's always, oh, this one's a perp, and this one is not, and such, and blah, and da da da. And people are being stabbed in the back by, people that they looked out for and people who they invested time into. And I honestly think that, somebody told me that they believe that 50% of the TI community on these conference calls aren't even real TIs. And sometimes it's like that, sometimes, a lot of times it's like that, like they have, some people think that they're really targeted, but they're not. And then they have other people sent to infiltrate the TI community and to, they believe that they're sent to find information out about people or whatever the case may be. But if you're a TI, you're monitored and surveillance 24 hours a day. Like, they don't need to send anybody to find any information out about you. That's just one of the kinks that they throw in to try and, to make people paranoid and sketchy about talking to each other. If you're a real TI, that should be something you don't even have to worry about. People getting information from you because they already have the information. They've watched you. They've studied you for years before you even noticed, before your targeting before it went overt, from covert to overt, before they want you to know it. But, you have these people who are coming in and penetrating the walls of our community, and that is just that's creating division amongst us, telling people, oh, there's no such thing as that, or you're being persecuted because of your, or such and such, and blah blah, and calling this one out, and this one ain't real, and mother effer, and such, you know what I mean? And I honestly believe that those people are set in place to cause division. Right? I believe that. I know it. I see it every day. And just like prophecy in the day said, division is the worst thing that can happen. You know, it's a tactic that the enemy used since the beginning of time. Divide and conquer. You know, and that's what TI Lives Matter is. We are against that. Like we are gonna bring people together. Like this is gonna come together like Voltron. We are gonna form like the one man army, like an army like they have never seen before. We are gonna come again. We come against all division, all divide and conquer tactics in the name of Jesus. We come against all of that. You know, straight up and down. That was an excellent comment, though. Prophecy in the days. I love you, man. Big shout out to you. Yeah, and we got to notice moving forward, guys, that that's what they want. They want to divide and conquer. That they, like I was saying earlier, like there's racism in the TI community. There's pockets of TIs that are like, low key white supremacists who just happen to be targeted. And they V2K all kinds of racist stuff in their head, and they come from those rural area settings, and it's like, man, how do you deal with that, man? Like, you a TI, bro. There's no room to be racist, but some people still are. I've experienced some of that stuff. I've definitely experienced some of that stuff. But yeah. Moving forward, if we know this, and we can easily spot those people out, right? We can spot those people who come to divide, and we know them. Like the people who are on YouTube, the TIs who are on, we know who those people are. But then there's some other people too that just get through the cracks. They swivel through the crack, and they fool us at first, but at the end of the day, they're behind your back. They're praising you all day long. Yeah, that's a great guy. And then behind your back, oh, next is a perp. Next level's a perp. Like, what? Like, it's funny. Like, now it's funny to me. At first, it wasn't. Like, I really was like, that pissed me off. Like, I was so upset when I was going through that, man. And, that is crazy. It really is. Let's see here, man. Beats Epitome says, love what you're doing. Woke bomb, no fear, trust God. That's a fact. Yeah, big shout out to Woke Bomb, man. Big shout out to you, bro. Early. Seldra says, next, churches are infested with witches. Oh, urgent. Yes, they are. Some of these churches are definitely infested with witches. There's a lot of witchcraft running rampant. It definitely is. Self-content. It says Stephen Venus channel likes to decode TI channels. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know who that is, man, but I'll definitely check him out. But I definitely know that they know that divided we fall, united we stand. And I've actually done live streams about this early on, when I did, if you guys go, I don't know, some people just watch the newest videos that come out. They don't actually go back and watch anything else. But I have a podcast. Well, I don't want to say a podcast. It's a live stream. It's a show. It's called What's Next? And one of my themes for one of the shows, I forgot which volume it was, but it's called United We Stand. And they know that. And I believe that's why they send these people to infiltrate the TI community, right? To act like they're our friends, and to further the isolation and to cause division amongst others. Like, I don't understand the racism in the TI community. But just like my boy Charles Hall said, it's just, he said it best. He said, this is a community just like any other community. You're going to see all of that kind of stuff. You're going to see that kind of stuff play out. And I just, me personally, I never thought that would be the case, but I never thought I would see a racist TI, but I don't know. I guess that's just a part of it, man. I think so. Um, let's see here. Prophecy in the days, right? She says, when you get people causing issues, then leave them alone. Just know who they are, and that's a fact. Prophecy, and that's exactly what I do. Like when I, that's a great comment right there, man. I wish I could pin that comment. We just need to just leave them alone. Just look at it, you know. Just look at it, leave them alone, keep it moving. Let's see here. Israel. Let's see. Big shout out to Israel Rosario. Thank you for joining us, bro. Man, thank you for joining us, bro. Let's see here. 144K are the chosen one. Are the chosen one. We have to organize and fight. All right. Pop holding it down. That's a fact, man. All right. Beats Epitome says he's got to run. Good chatting and reading comments with everyone. Anyone interested? TI Springtime Rally, April 27th. Reach out to him for info at beatsepitome@gmail.com. Everybody check that out. If you guys are interested in joining and getting involved in that rally, the Springtime Rally, hit him up, beatsepitome@gmail.com. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Tim Cameron, that's my guy. Let's see here. Voltron is a, what do you say? Voltron is a Gestalt. 5 joined to become one big robot. Gestalt. That's what's up, man. Woke bomb. All right. Let's see here, man. Y'all got some awesome comments, man. Butterflies. Racism is just like targeting. How can you be targeted? How can you be targeted and be racist? It's just like oil and water. Yeah. I asked myself the same thing, Butterfly. Like I asked myself the same thing. Like I don't understand how you can be a TI and be racist. Like that just don't, it don't make any sense to me. Like I don't understand how people do that, but I mean, I don't know. Zone, I just know that they plant all kind of people in our community, right? Or some people are just attracted. I mean, even some people that I've met, they were just socially awkward, had no friends, didn't know how to talk to people in public, and was just very sketchy, and that things were one way when it really wasn't. They come to the TI community and they just think it's okay to just, they think they're better than people. For one, they think they're better than us, and they can talk to people any kind of way and just talk crap about people behind their back, and just and then that energy spreads, right? It spreads when you pay attention to it or you subject yourself to it, and it causes it causes division, and then people get in that mode where they think everybody is, a perp, or, you go through it. You go through different phases, but it's happened. It's definitely happened, man. But, I just pray that, that the Most High will give these people strength and eyes to see what is real, take away whatever fear they might be subjected to, or any fear that's in their heart, and just put one foot in front of the other, and understand that God is in control, the Most High is in control, and through him we do have power over any evil or any situation. We just got to believe, and it all boils down to what you believe. What do you believe about life? Who do you believe? Who do you believe in? What do you believe about yourself? And that's basically what the meat and potatoes was. I know I got off track a little bit, but I felt like we covered some great things here on this live stream, and I hope that everybody walks away, just thinking, like thinking about things we need to think about and unplugging from, the victim mentality, right? Unplugging from that because as long as we stay there mentally, we'll just keep continuing to attract um, more, attacks and more TI, you know, more, you know what I'm saying. Targeting will go up if we stay there, you know. Let's see here. True Fitness says discern watching people's channels who is really who in this community. Everybody can really be what to be on their YouTube channels, regardless if they have content or not, and still be a different person. That's a fact. With this government shutdown and flow of money, we could see some relief. Okay, okay. Butterfly says prophecy. I thought that too, but it seems to be going normally as usual lately. Dublin says prophecy. I'm hoping so. Woke Bob. Woke Bob. Let's see here. Peaceful Revolt Awareness 2019. Voltron and I'll form the head. I'll form the head. All right, let's see here. Self-contended says the deep state is ongoing through the enemy never sleeps. Prophecy end of days says bullies hate. Let's see here. Bullies hate those who stand up to them. Maybe it starts with each and every one of us standing united, but do it wisely. That's a fact. United we stand, prophecy. Yeah, and we definitely gonna make that. We definitely gonna do that, man. There's gonna be so many things that transpire for this 2019, man. We're gonna do some amazing things, all of us, this whole community, and it's so many. Like we're all spread out. Like we are all spread out. Like the TIs that I've talked to on Instagram, they have no idea that we exist here on YouTube. You know what I mean? They have no idea that we even exist. And I was telling them, like, yeah, and I'm gonna start doing. I just did my first live stream today over there. It wasn't like this, I just got on real quick and just tested it and see how it was, but it's really lit though on Instagram because I could like you can add people on Instagram when you do live. Like let's say I wish I could do that here. Like I would say, yo, if anybody wants to come on, we can add you on right now. Boop, you can come on. We both can be live and comments and everything. But those people are scared though on Instagram. They won't even post a picture and they're scared, man. But there's TIs on there, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of TIs on Facebook and on every social media site. Everybody is in their pocket, and just like prophecy said, division, right, is the worst thing. It's the worst thing. Tim Cameron says, "Do you beatbox?" I can beatbox a little bit. Butterfly says there are some people who say comments on live streams or leave comments. They really show who they are. It don't take a rocket scientist, just for the record. Those on here, I just don't care. That's a fact, Butterfly. We don't care. When they show who they are, we got moderators for those type of people. And Woke Bomb says 99% of the population is targeted. Woke, I feel like this, man. I feel like everybody, 100% of the population is facing spiritual battles as far as, because we all know that Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Doesn't matter who you are, what religion you are in, Satan comes for everybody. But I don't feel like everybody is a targeted individual. That's what makes us who we are. Like they don't go through what we go through. Everybody doesn't. It's only a select few
of people. That's just my opinion, bro. I don't feel like everybody's a TI. I just don't. Um, yeah, so add me on Instagram, man. Visions 300 Visions with a Z, 300. You'll see me. Um, and yeah, let's see here. Soldiers Walker next. I noticed some of my comments are being flagged or deleted. Really? Wow. I didn't see any. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any of your comments being flagged or deleted. But I'll look into that. I'll definitely check that out, Soldiers. Butterfly at Heart says, you have a great stream next. I hope you continue to grow in the new year. Butterfly, man, wait till next time. I'm telling you, when you see next time, you're gonna and you see what's to come. Is these streams right here is just like, man, it's really an experience, man. I'm excited for that to come. Um, I'm definitely excited for that to come. We're approaching 3 hours, man. I wish I could do this all night. And I want you guys to know that with me and a friend of mine, Paula, we are going to be having our own conference call that is going to be starting pretty soon. Maybe next week it'll be starting. So, we'll do some live streaming, we'll do a, podcast or whatever, and we're going to go straight into the conference calls. And I hope you guys enjoy that, man. And yeah, so I'm going to wish you guys rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I want you guys to check out this movie, Control Factor. Please watch this movie. I mean, I have not ever suggested anything like that before. Control Factor. Check out that movie. Don't forget, check out my friend Tina Placken's book, Treading on Serpents. I'm going to grab that here real quick. Make sure y'all check this book out. It is awesome. Treading on Serpents. All right. I need everybody to get a copy of that book. Everybody needs to read that book. Treading on Serpents. All right. I'm going to start leaving links to it in my video so you guys can check it out. If you guys don't have it, just check out going through the book. Subscribe to our channel. Check it out. It's definitely lit. Something that we all need to see. God bless you guys. I love all you guys. Have a great week, and I'll be back with some more insight and info, man. It's your boy next, okay? Peace.